Hey, thank you very much for being patient. We got a ton of people on the line tonight. So thank you for calling in. Who am I on the line with and where are you calling in from?
What's up, Kyle? This is Sean from Huntsville.
Hey, Sean. What's up, man? Thank you so much for calling. I really appreciate our dialogue all the time, man. So thank you for being patient. I know you're on the line for a long time, but, here we are. So Sean from Huntsville, man, take it away.
It's all good, man. I try to make this quick. I know you got other callers, man. But I wanted to just go over three real quick points for you. I coach this game, man, so I recognize this stuff, man. I would want to tell the fans that I don't know how many years Coach Saban been at Bama since, 2007 maybe? I have never seen a Bama defense play this much zone, never. Since his first 2 years. I think his first 2 years, we used to play a lot of zone. Then it was because we didn't have the athletes to man up like he want to play. But I've never seen a Bama team play this much zone, I swear, in 10 years, man. And to the fans that don't quite understand what I mean by zone defense is a defense that you play when either A, you are aware as a coaching staff that you cannot get any pressure on the offense, on the quarterback. You're aware of that. Or B, you playing a hot quarterback who's picking you apart in man. So you play zone. That's what all the defensive players, as far as the back end, drop in their zone, and sometimes the linebackers. You drop into a certain spot in the field and you stay there and cross your fingers. You rush your down lineman, whether that's 3 or 4 people. I watch us do that, man, and that's fine. It's not wrong to play a zone defense. Sometimes you have to, but never in my life have I seen us play zone that much against Tennessee, man. That's a bad sign, bro. That's a bad sign. I hate to be the pessimist on the show, but I got to keep it real with people to make them understand. This is Jared Guantanamo, man. This is not Trevor Lawrence. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Zone is something you play when you have a quarterback that, like I said, he's either hot, picking you apart, or he's just very, 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 very good. I've never seen Alabama play that much zone, man. And here's the bad part. Our safeties, the last caller was saying, we need to mix it up, go from man to this, that, and the third. But that's exactly what Alabama was doing, man. But we got beat in both. We got beat in man one time when I think his name is Jordan.
Jordan Battle.
What's the safety, number 9?
Jordan Battle.
Yeah, Jordan Battle came out on the slot receiver by himself. Got caught flat-footed, stayed in phase too long.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't backpedal, didn't turn around fast. Another dude ran right by him. Ran right by him. Made Jordan Guantanamo look like the second coming of Peyton Manning, man.
Mm-hmm.
We was in zone one time. Daniel Wright in his zone. Waited too long. Did what we call in the coaching world, let the receiver get on top of him. Receiver got too close to him. He's still backpedaling. Dude ran right by him.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bad part, man. The bad part is, guys, that's usually what happens when you playing a veteran quarterback, somebody who's been there, who know coverages, who know where to throw the ball. That don't happen against Jared Guantanamo, man. So that is a very, very bad sign, very bad sign. And I don't know this for a fact, but I'll be willing to challenge any fan out there to go check right now. Playing that much zone usually means that you're aware that you're not getting any pressure. I would almost challenge anybody to go check our rank as far as stats in the conference. Check and see where Alabama ranks as far as defensive sacks. I guarantee you we're probably, if not at the bottom, we're probably close to the bottom. Gotta be. That's the only way a team plays that much zone, when you cannot get pressure on the quarterback. And I just don't understand. I told you, Kyle, a few shows ago, I hope Saban mix it up and run more of a Georgia-type defense, more of a multiple. Stay in your 3-4, but mix it up, man. Mix it up. It's no excuse for Will Anderson to be the only person that's trying to rush the quarterback. I just don't understand that, man. And here's what I want to end with. I love Bama, man. I've been a Bama fan since I was a child. I coach this game right now. I'm in my 40s right now. We're not ready to play a team like Clemson, man. We're just not. We're not ready to. I know all the fans want to, we Bama, man. Listen, we're not ready to play that quarterback, not that one. You have to understand, at Alabama, we don't face great quarterbacks in this conference. I think we got Kellen Mond and Kyle Trask. That's it. These other guys are very, very mediocre.
Mm-hmm.
When you play that guy, Trevor Lawrence, I want everybody to remember we played them in Silicon Valley. Dude started out like 8 for 8, was bombing on us, man. That guy's seen it all. We're not ready to play that caliber of quarterback yet, man. Not right now. We need a few more games to get our defense together, to get the pass rush together. We have got to put pressure on the quarterback, or we're going to be in some trouble, man. It may not show against these teams we play here, but it's going to show when you play against the better quarterbacks. And here's one more thing before I get off. Mississippi State doesn't have a top-tier quarterback by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not going to disrespect him, but he's not Peyton. He's not Trevor Lawrence. He's not Justin Fields. But what Mike Leach do well is his quarterbacks throw the ball. They throw the ball, man, at least 60 times a game, 55, 60 times a game. So he may miss a lot of them, but he's going to give his quarterbacks chances to make up for them. They throw the ball a lot. So I know if I've seen this on film, when I went back and watched the tape, I know Mike Leach has. So you better believe he's going to attack Alabama safeties. I'm telling you this. And I'm afraid, man, without pass rush that we're going to give up some points, man. It just bothered me that I don't understand why we cannot manufacture some pressure on the quarterback. I do not understand it. I know what I think. I told you before, Kyle, I hope they tweak that scheme. I don't like that scheme Coach Saban runs still. I like more what Georgia do. They run the same scheme, but they're multiple, meaning they switch it up. Like you may have pressure coming from the middle. You may have pressure coming from the outside linebackers. You may have corner pressure. And one more thing, one last thing. If you go back and watch the Georgia tape, this is the disturbing part. Georgia had wide receivers that was open, brothers and sisters. They had wide receivers all night long, tight ends coming down the seam, wide receivers running on post routes. That was wide open. The little dude just couldn't get him the ball. Stetson just couldn't get him the ball. They were wide running backs in the flat. They was wide open all night long. If you think Trevor Lawrence would miss that, you're kidding yourself. You really kidding yourself. That team beat us 52 to, 14? I know we gave them, 14 points. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. If you cannot manufacture pressure, guys, we're going to be in trouble, man. We don't have Marlon Humphrey back there anymore. We don't have Eddie Jackson and Minka Fitzpatrick back there anymore. These guys could make up for it without pressure. They were just that good. These guys we got back there now are young. Jordan Ballard's just, a sophomore, I think?
Yes.
They're young, man. I know Wright is a little older, but Jordan Battle is young, brothers. Young. And right now, we need a few more games before we start playing these guys. And I'll end with, hopefully, they'll put some pressure on the quarterback, man, because this defense we're playing right now will be the best defense we've saw since Georgia. Mississippi State is not bad on defense at all. At all. So just cross your fingers, man. Our pass defense need to be better. Our rushing defense need to be better. Put more pressure, and just cross your fingers, man. You know what I mean? Hope for the best. You know what I mean? I appreciate you taking my call, Kyle, once again, man.
All right, man. Stay blessed, Sean. Thank you so much for calling in, man. We'll catch up with you next time, okay?
No problem.
I mean, if there was one truth call on tonight's show, speaking about the defense, I mean, that was it, right? I mean, talking about, and I like the point that Sean made about trying to manufacture pressure, because I think when I look at this defense right now, and it's kind of interesting because in that second half of the Georgia game, what did Alabama do, right? Stetson Bennett, they went after him. They put pressure on him. And what did Stetson Bennett do? Now, I get it. Stetson Bennett, I didn't think he's a good quarterback. But the point is, the pressure that Alabama was able to dial up was able to create turnovers on that other side, right? 2 punts by Georgia, 2 interceptions. So it's like, where was the pass rush in this last game? 1 quarterback hurry. Those are the stats. Like, seriously, I'll show you, and we're going to take the next call in just a second, but I'll show you. These are the stats, fam. All right, look, let me get this banner off. Okay, you see you have sacks 0, okay? And you have quarterback hurries. That's the second from the right. 1, which is from Brian Branch. Those are the stats. Like, where was the pressure? And if you can't manufacture pressure, you're going to get beat over the top. Just like Sean was saying, I mean, those guys are young. I get it. Jordan Battle, very capable. He's seen time just because he's played so much as a freshman, but he's only a sophomore. Daniel Wright, I think he's got beat over the top a couple times, but he's played in like 27 games. Malachi Moore, just a freshman. Josh Joe, Patrick Surtain, we have confidence in those guys. But point is, if those guys have to cover for a long time, it's going to be difficult for those guys. Okay, we'll